If your current environment is a reflection of the way that you think, of the decisions that you've made, what have you decided? Hi, this is Dr. Anita with another diamond moment. The diamonds of our lives are produced through time, heat, and pressure. But it's only the lessons that we gather from these times of intensity that will be available to help us on the road to becoming who we are destined to be. I want you to look around your life and look at where you are. Do you find yourself where you wanted to be, or do you find yourself in a place that just happened? Either way, the reality that you're experiencing is the reality that your belief systems have created. Now, I know this sounds harsh, and if I were not having to live in these lessons myself, I would say, oh boy, you're being really dramatic and over the top, and no, I didn't create this. But in many situations, yes, we have. Now, depending on how you think and how you believe and what your belief system is, many times we are in a situation that we feel as though we didn't create, but yet our actions, our thoughts, our beliefs may have actually created the exact situation that now you're looking to eradicate yourself from. And I would say this, the same way you got in it is the way that you get out. If you were afraid, fearful, having apprehension, having anxiety, and you made a decision, that decision was actually fostered from, it was birthed from anxiety, fear, apprehension, all of those things. In order to reverse where you are, it's necessary to, number one, quiet yourself enough, thus meditation, but quiet yourself enough so that you're able to see where you made a left turn when you intended to go right, or where you made a right turn when you should have made a U-turn and gone back to the last place that you felt calm and secure. When we're looking at the world around us and we see all the noise that's taking place and all of the fear tactics and people projecting their fears into the atmosphere, and you're receiving that, and now you're concerned about that. When we talked about staying within our own scope, within our own life, and not looking at everyone else, the spiritual journey is one of individuality. If we've said anything on this podcast, it has been that you have to decide what you want for your life. And if you have not made that decision, you'll find that alternatives, that options are always arising. Do I go to the right? Do I take this detour? Do I come back around? Do I stop here for a moment? What do I do? And what do I do is tied up in what decisions have you made. If you are still in the process of making a decision, you don't really know what you want to do or where you want to go, then understand that that area of indecision, that territory of indecision, has its own challenges. And many times your indecisions challenges are requiring you to make a decision. So you get to a point, you feel as though maybe there's a blockade. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know whether I go backwards. I don't know whether I go around it. Do I go under it? Do I go over it? And so you're just kind of stuck there making the decision on what you actually want to do. Because at this point, you don't know. the discomfort that you feel many times is your inner guidance giving you a little tiny nudge. You need to make a choice. You need to make a decision. Because until you do, you're going to continue having these small challenges, however they may become larger, in order for you to make the decision that you need to make that's right for you. And again, I want to reiterate the decision that is right for you. It may not be right for anyone else, but it is the decision that is appropriate for you at this phase in your life, at this level of maturity, at this level of development. The decision that you need to make for your life is truly that, your decision. You can go to your friends, you can go to your loved ones, and you can ask, if you'd like to, their opinion on the soundness. I would do that more so in maybe buying a car than necessarily the full direction that my life is to take, because that person has no clue on what direction your life is to take. They may be able to give you a wise decision on choosing a refrigerator or a TV, or maybe what tires to get, but they do not have the ability to give you what you need to in order to make the life decisions that you came here to make. So there's a school of thought that says that you before birth decided what you were coming to this earth to do, to become, to experience. And if that is the case, the people that are around you also agree that they would come and they would help you in that journey. And the experiences that you have, the experiences that you will have, or the experiences that you have had, are all meant to move you along a path that was predetermined, that you determined you wanted to take in order to work out whatever it is that you were to experience in this lifetime. Now, if you adhere to that belief, then you understand that the people around you cannot make a decision on what you decided before birth. That the people around you can support you, but they don't have the ability to guide you in that way. And for that reason, among others, you must have a connection to your higher self. You must have that piece of you that is still connected to God, Creator, Source, the universe, that will guide you, that will show you what to do. It will even tell you who to ask for advice and who not to. For many, I've shared that I've been doing some extensive traveling. If you hear the echo in the episode and the sound, then you will be able to know that I'm not where I was recording. I'm in a different place, and therefore I don't have right now the equipment to be able to muffle the echo any better than I can. But what it's saying is that I am daily making decisions daily that are unusual for me. So in this international traveling that I'm doing, I have come across some instances where I got up to a particular point, and by the time I got there, everything was different. So now what do you do? And in talking to some of my lifetime friends that I truly love and cherish their opinions and their friendship, and some of them have become my chosen family, that I can't trust their decision for where I am now. Their decision is leaning more towards the fear side of things than it is the faith side of things. Their opinion, in some instances, is designed to protect me by moving me back to where they feel was safest, as opposed to allowing me to determine my own direction, my own course, and to make the decisions that are appropriate for that course and that direction. So I found that I can't go to them sometimes when there are things that need a decision. It is truly up to me to make that decision. You can only walk in the light that you see. And sometimes we can be one step away from the light that we need to see to guide us. So we have to make that step many times by faith. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know that God, Creator, Source, the universe, my guides, my teachers, my helpers, my ancestors, everybody is here to help me to move forward one step at a time. And while I'm in that one step, I am in the now. While I'm in the now, there is no pressure from the past and there is no expectation of the future, because the now is where I am able to live and move and have my being in this moment. And sometimes that is the moment in which the decision needs to be made to shine the light on the path that gives you the next step that you're to make. And if you're being filled with trepidation, you're being filled with doubt and the opinions of others who maybe are fearful in their own lives, you may not make the decision that allows you to move speedily through the challenge that you're having. You may be making a decision that keeps you stuck where you are or lends to more of that anxiety and fear because you are hesitant in making a step. How do you get out of that, Dr. Anita? How do I stop being afraid? You make a decision afraid. You make a decision, the best decision that you can make. You weigh the pros and cons. You look at what you desire out of this situation, and then you stand. You make that stand, and you stand there. I know that what I want for my life may require me to be in a situation that I really hadn't planned on, but I'm okay. I'm okay. And in that, standing in the ability to be all right where you are gives you an added strength to make one more decision, one more step. And like anything else in our lives, one step leads to another step, to another step, to another step. And the next thing we know, we have stepped completely out of the situation that we were not necessarily enjoying. But now we're at a place where we can see clearly what all of this was about. It was about making a decision. What decision have you made for your life? Notwithstanding someone else's opinion, notwithstanding their desire to protect you or to correct you, but what is the decision that you've made for your life? Because that is the decision that will stand. I want to encourage you to get still, to get quiet, to quiet the voices of the past, of the fears and the outcomes that you've experienced in the past, to silence the voices of the future, of the what ifs, of the it could be's, and settle in where you are now. Feel for that place of integrity. Feel for that place of solidity and make your next decision one small step in that place. And once you reach that step, you'll know what to do next. If you haven't done so, please get your Diamond Journey Journal. Becoming is a process, and a process has stages, by me, Dr. Anita McLaughlin. Visit me at my website, DrAnitaMc.com. That's DrAnitaMc.com. Join me on NoomVibe and FanBase and continue coming back. There's something great that you are destined to do, but you've got to make a decision.